Hey guys, what's up? This is Amy Basis. Next television show I have for you tonight is a classic and possibly one of my top 20 favorite cartoon television shows from late night. That's when I usually watched it or whenever it came on. Jonny Quest. From what I remember from Jonny Quest, it was actually a very interesting television series. It actually started with, if I can remember, it started around the 60s, if I believe. And it starred Dr. Benton Quest, Race Bannon, of course, Jonny Quest. I loved Haji. I loved Haji. And Bandit. So, oh, and I also forgot one other person. What was her name? It was Jade? I could barely remember her name, but oh, man, it's been so long since I've seen it. So, before I talk about this series, I gotta say, what in the hell did they do with this 3D looking one? Because the one I watch, oh my god, oh my god, The Real Adventures of Jonny Quest. Oh god, that was horrible. Some of you people could have liked it. Honestly, I didn't care for it. This wasn't the 3D one I was thinking of. I forgot which one it was. If I'm thinking about Voltron, I am sorry. My brain right now is just like effed up. But I think it's three. I don't know if I remember there was some kind of 3D-ish thing going on in this fucking show. But oh god, The Real Adventures of Jonny Quest. I I hope they never do this again. I'm sorry. I didn't care for it. It was horrible. The 3D effects were so effing awful. Say what you want. I'm sorry. I just cannot get into it. There is another series of Jonny Quest called, oh, what was it? Something. It was in the late 80s. The New Adventures of Jonny Quest. It didn't last long. And of course, they did have a lot of cameos in a bunch of other shows. But it's pretty cool. Oh, and I'd like to mention they also did crossover with Tom and Jerry, which I don't even know. And then they did have a couple of TV movies like Jonny Quest versus the Cyber Insects and Golden Quest. Both of them were actually pretty good, in my opinion. But I'm going off track. I'm sorry. So, Jonny Quest basically revolves around, of course, Jonny Quest, Dr. Benton Quest, Race, Haji, and Bandit. So, if I can remember memory correctly, they were kind of like going around and they were basically like spies almost. Because you have two kids and two adults. Kind of reminds me of the Venture Brothers in some sort of twisted way. and they try to stop people from world domination or whatnot. It's kind of like adding like James Bond elements to, excuse me, to certain other things. So kind of imagine that. Race was probably one of my favorite characters, along with Haji. I love those two. They were my favorite out of the entire bunch. So, in my opinion, why do I think the show should come back? Well, it's been a while since we've had a Jonny Quest television series. I do want to say this. Hell no, I do not want to see the real adventures of Jonny Quest. God, hell no. Especially those damn 3D graphics, if I'm correct. So anyways, they have made a lot, and I mean a lot, of cameos in some television series, but why not bring it back? It's amazing, it's action packed. Kids would love it. I mean, it's a kid who deals with firearms and fights and everything. It's amazing. I mean, it's not up to today's standards, but look at Adventure Time. They fight all this crap. I mean, it'd be amazing to see this. I love Jonny Quest. I love the original series. I hated the real adventures. But yeah, I'd love to see Jonny Quest come back because it's honestly a legacy. It's just an awesome television series. Because if you grew up and watched it, I think you could pretty much tell what's amazing about it. So, anyways, alright guys, this is Emmy and Basis. I talked and oriented about Jonny Quest, and I hope y'all have a good day or night when you're watching this. Thanks for watching.